Now, today we are gonna discuss the vendor management's invoicing cycle. Yesterday we did up to master records, I guess. What was the company code?
Yeah.
TAT1, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, these 4 to 5 vendors we have created. Okay. All right. 101, 10002, 11, 12, 13, 1400. Okay, done. So, first of all, we'll see how to raise invoices. So go to document entry, FB60, invoicing. Company code is showing TAT1 here on the top. Select a vendor out of the list. Say this one, DHL. So we are going to make a purchase with DHL worth 35,000. Here at the bottom line, as soon as you give a vendor number and amount over the top, we are already giving the credit entry here. See, 35,000 in minus is showing. In GL, we were doing what? Up and down, we were giving account numbers, right? One should be debited, one should be credited. But that is just for GL. As soon as we'll move along, this format will be changing. Now onwards, we are not going to do in debit credit format like the way we were doing in general ledger. So credit or debit information, whatever it is, will always come to the top, and the amount will be given over here. Then at the bottom line, you have to provide the purchase account, since you are doing purchases over here. If you give a star, amount will be copied from above, see, like this, or you can type it as well. Then after, click on simulate, and see, this is the entry. Earlier we were using 40 and 50. This time posting keys are changed. Now onwards, vendor credit will be termed as 31, and then the purchase debit will be 40. So this is what you have in terms of invoice. Sorry. If the invoice is there, payment will also be there. So let me save it. Document number 2001. Seems like somebody have changed the document number ranges. Okay, let me check it out. Document type KR. It should be 19, not 2. Oh, sorry. Okay, then after KZ is 14. It's 15, not 14. Somebody have changed the number ranges. KP, KN, KZ, again 02, no. That's incorrect. It should be 17, I guess. Just hang on a moment. kg is 17, yeah. K 17 as well. DR 15, DG 16, and DZ 14. Yeah, got it. Just hang on, somebody have changed the number in features. So I'm just trying to restore that. It's 1717 only. Save. Then we have DA, DG, DR, DA 16. Okay, DA 16. Yeah, fine. DG 16. 16. DR is 18. Okay, DZ 14. That's fine now. Okay. Okay, now let's go and check the invoices. How to check? Whenever you want to check the balances, you should be going to financial accounting, AP, account, and then you have these two transactions, FK10N and FBL1N. Better use FBL1N. Provide the vendor number.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't provide the vendor number, system will show the list of all the vendors. Right now, what is selected? Open items. What else we have? Cleared items and all items. So if you check open items, you will only be able to see the open items. If you check cleared items, you can only see the items which has been paid. Cleared means paid items. Open means unpaid items. All will be showing everything. So in this vendor, we have a payment of 35,000 US dollars. Here document type is showing KR, and then after, see, this ringing bell means this item is due for payment today. Document date 7/9/17, and a red icon here showing that the item is open. Open means it is not been paid yet. Okay, what may be the next change that you can expect from here? Let's go and make a payment. Accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable. Go to document entry, and at the bottom line you will find what? Outgoing payment, and over there you will see F-53. So first of all, give the date. Here in the account number, give the bank account number. Then after amount, that's 35,000 here. In the value date, once again the date, and the open item selection, select the vendor for which you want to make the payment. So you can check that always here in the vendor line item. It is showing you have to make a payment in 101,000. Okay. So 101,000. This is the one, right? DHL. After filling all this information, you need to click on process open item. Yeah. Okay, the items due are how much? Only one item is due, and the amount is 35,000.
Mm-hmm.
Here at the bottom line, amount entered is showing the amount that we have given before coming to this screen, the bank data. And assigned amount is the payment amount that we have to make. These two amounts should be equal to each other, and this not assigned value should be 0, then only you can make a payment. If there is a single penny difference between these two, you will not be able to make the payment. So right now, if you post it, the payment has been processed. You may like to see the document. Now we have made the payment. So see, this is the entry, bank, credit, so of 50, posting key, and then the vendor which was credit earlier will be debited with the posting key 25. So a debit means plus, a credit means minus. Come above.
Okay.
Purchase, debit, so plus 31 minus. Okay, check now. These two heads are matching. Vendor credit 31 and vendor debit 25, right? Vendor and vendor at two places. At one side it is
Mm-hmm.
getting minus and the other side it is getting a plus. So these two will be cancelled. So what will be the residual transaction? Purchase debit to bank credit, right? So the outcome of any transaction is general ledger only. Final entry you say will be a general ledger entry only. Reconciliation accounts cancels each other. I mean they get nullified, zero. What is the impact of the transaction of a vendor? You have bought some goods from a vendor and then paid money for that. So your total liability or asset is zero at that point. Why no asset? Because you paid for that. And why no liability? Because you have nothing left to be paid. So they get nullified or zero with each other. And end of the day, the remaining entry will be your purchase debit means purchase account got goods or services and bank paid for that. Simply. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you may like to see the balances. So you can come down to balance display window FBL1N and click on refresh and see it is saying no item selected. Why? Because open item is checked here and no items are open so far. So click on all items and execute. You will find the red icon, red circle has been changed to green square. For
Mm-hmm.
KR document, a KJ type document has been posted and whichever was minus earlier 35,000 is now in plus. The document by which an item gets cleared completely or paid completely becomes the clearing document number for that, like the way you can see here, right? So 15,000 has become the clearing document number for both of them.
Okay.
Okay, KR means vendor invoice. Whenever you say KR is vendor invoice, KZ is vendor payment, KZ vendor credit memo, then after KA that's vendor reversals. So these are the total document types generally that you use in case of vendors. More are there like ZP, ZV, then you have RE. These documents are there as well, but not in a scope writer. Now, if you want to see in your company code the list of all the open invoices, then don't give any number here. Keep it blank and check open items here
Okay.
in the status. So it will show the list of all the items which are open. We are only able to see one item in the name of Accenture, which is showing an invoice of how much? 50,000. A thundering red means the item is overdue, means the due date has passed already. It's getting
Okay.
overdue. Again, it's a red circle. Okay, so let's go and pay it as well. Date, here your bank, amount, how much? 50,000. A value date, what is that? Accenture, process open item and see you have item of how much? 50,000. Amount entered is matching with amount assigned, not assigned is zero. So we can go and make the payment. The item has been paid, 15,001 posted. So if you check the balance from here, no item selected, right? Because there is no open item found anymore. So click on all items, put the vendor number here and execute it. See, the item of 50,000 has also been paid now. So this is the status management of vendors. Invoice, and once invoice has been paid, it will become the payment KRN KZ. Okay. KR is what? Invoice, vendor invoice,
Invoice.
and KZ is vendor's payment. Already here?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see the functionality of one-time vendor we did last time. Select the one-time vendor from the list. Say amount 25,000. Purchase account star. As soon as you hit enter, a master record window will be opened. Remember, I have told you we don't create master for one time. So whatever is the master for that particular vendor will be maintained at the time of raising the invoice. So we are trying to raise the invoice. So you have to fill the name, city and other details of that vendor over here. Acer, city, Chicago, US, and hit enter. Post it. An invoice of 20, document number 2002. It's not changed. OBA7. Vendor invoice is KR. Achha, fine, fine. Okay, now check the balance. FBL 1 in. Open items, execute. No items here. Okay, good. Delete the number. And see, you have item of 25,000. But name is showing one time. How would I know which vendor it is from? So double click on the item. It will show you the details. Right? This is the detail. Acer and all that. We just confirmed it. Okay. So let's make a payment of 25,000 in 101,400. 101,400. A value date, amount, bank, enter. Yeah, 25,000. Post it, and you will see. Go to list and refresh. You will see no item exists. Why? Because that has been paid too. If you don't give any account number, system will show each and every vendor you have. Like see, this is showing 101 000. First one, DHL. This is Accenture, 50,000. Then there will be one-time vendor as well. You have an invoice of how much? 25,000. Right? If you want to see them in a sequence, in that case, do what? Click on the document number and sort it according to ascending or descending order. Depends. See, all are here regardless of their vendor number. Okay? 3 invoices and 3 payments. It's reflecting on the right hand side. Which invoice has been paid by which particular payment. Like the first one has been paid by 15,001, second one 15,000, third one 15,002. Okay, Making sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
The other way of posting the same document is F-43. Sakin, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Like the way you have FB50 and F-02. Similarly, you have FB60 and F-43. Here, you don't have to put the debit and credit. Instead of that, you have to put the posting keys. First of all, provide the date. With posting key 31, it's coming automatically. If not coming, you have to type it. Select a vendor. That is maybe indeed.com. Hit enter. It's all the way same thing. Just way of entering the transaction is different. Credits or debit to which account? Purchase account. Hit enter. Put a star and post it. It's all the way same. See, it's the same thing. An invoice of 90,000 has been raised in the name of indeed.com. If you want to
Okay.
see that, 101-200. You can check it here, 101-200. F8 for executing and see. You have an open item, that's red item, with how much amount? 90,000. Now we are going to discuss the concept of credit memo. Credit memo, whenever you say, you have bought goods worth 90,000. Goods worth $10,000 are not good in quality, or maybe some other issues are there. You don't want to keep those items. So what you will do? You will issue a return. So returns are in vendor management are called as vendor credit memo. So how to handle that? You can do it with the help of FB60 also. And there is a specific transaction for credit memo only, that is FB65. But FB60 and 65 are interchangeable. They can transform in each other. Like over the top in the transaction, you will see what? Invoice. If you change it to credit memo, you will see these debits are going to be changed to credits.
Right.
See, it has become credit now. So say goods worth 10,000 you don't want to keep with you. In the terms of payment, maybe put it as 0001 default, immediately due. Enter and enter. This time simulate it. Posting keys are changed this time, not 31. It's 21 and 50. In case of vendor invoice, what happens? 31 and 40. So
Okay.
posting keys now onwards will keep on changing automatically. Now check the balance. Just do a refresh. See, against the 90,000 minus, you have a plus of 10,000. So total payable amount is only 80,000. Okay, getting what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes, sir.
The amount is reduced by the memo amount. So if you want to pay it right now, you will have to pay only how much? 80. Both are due. I mean, a ringing bell is there. So you can adjust them with each other. What to do to make this payment? Okay. You can raise multiple invoices also. Say I want to raise one more invoice in that vendor only. Say 20,000, 4,500, put a star and post it. Now if you check the balance, you will find you have to pay total how much? $100,000. Why 100,000? Because you have two invoices, 90 plus 20. KR types are invoices and KG is what? Credit memo. I just specified. KG is credit memo, right? KR means vendor invoice. So when you pay 100,000, all the three documents will be cleared at the same time, and all of the three will get the same clearing document number as well. Okay, let's go and pay how much? 100,000 bucks. 2010. Calm down. 100,000 in the value date. Put it like this. Oh, 101, 200. Hit enter. See, the total payables is showing how much? 100,000. If you want to be selective, if you maybe don't want to select this 20,000, double click on it. It will be black. Black means deactivated. See, the assigned amount has been changed to 80. If you don't want to consider the credit memo, double click on it. It will also turn into black color. And the payable amount become how much? 90,000. So it depends. Again, double click on the item in black. It will be adjusted. 20,000 C. So activation and deactivation of items you can always do. Just double click on them like this. If you have double clicked on all the three and make them black from blue, it means none of the amounts are assigned to be paid. So assigned amount is showing how much? 0. You can't make this payment.
0.
If the criteria of amount entered and amount assigned are equal, is not matching, you can never be able to make a payment. So you should have some invoices activated in front of you in order to make payment. So now see, 100,000 and 100,000, just post it and you will find in the balances all the items are paid. Since all the three has been paid by a document number 15,003, which is here, so that is why that 15,003 has become the clearing document number for all the three entries over here. Okay, any doubts so far? All of the three?
No, sir.
Clear.
Clear?
Yes.
Awesome. Now I'm going to show you how to make manual payments. Manual payments means, in terms of manual payments, we have three things. One is called as partial payment, residual payment, and there's one more which is called as full payment. So whatever we were looking at so far are the example of full payments. We did paid all the amounts in full. What if you want to pay partially and residually? Partially means paying payments in parts. So let's find out and raise an invoice first. 101, 100. Let's raise an invoice of how much? 80,000, 4,500. Put a star and post it. Amount posted. What is the vendor number? 101, 200. No, not here. 101, 100. Execute. Yeah. You have an open item of how much? $80,000. So let's go and pay 20 against that. I don't want to pay them in full right away, so I'll be paying money partially. Okay, see, amount entered is 20, assigned 80, means you have to pay 80,000, but you have only 20,000 available to pay it to be paid right now. So there's a difference of $60,000. As I said, even if you have a single penny difference, system will not make the payment. And here we have a difference of 60,000. How to take care of that? On the top, you will see a standard tab, partial payment tab, residual items tab, right? A standard is used for making the full payments. If you want to make partial payment, click here. And there are two ways. Either delete the amount and put the amount you are paying. You are paying how much? 20,000. So maybe put 20,000 there and hit enter. You see, amount entered 20, assigned 20, not assigned is 0. What is the other way? See, double click on it, it will be adjusted automatically. Again double click, it will become similar to as it is on the left. Again double click, again it will become 20. So you can just double click and you will be able to see amount are getting allocated, right? 20,000. So now see, it's matching now. Amount entered is equal to assigned amount, not assigned is 0. Just post it and check the balance. List and refresh. See, 20 has been added to the line items list, but the value has been reduced. Now how much you have to pay in total? 60,000 more. Okay, let's go and pay another time. This time how much? 30,000. Again you have to go to parcel payment tab. Here if you double click against 80, it will show you 50. Why 50? 30 we are paying right now and 20 we have paid earlier. So 30 plus 20, 80. But if you don't want to see like that, it is showing cumulative balances. If you don't want to see that, do what? Deactivate 20,000. See, always click on net amount, not on the payment amount, to deactivate it. Double click on the net amount, the item will be changed to black color. So deactivate it. Now double click on the payment amount. Once you double click, it will become 80. Again you double click, it will become how much? 30. That is what you're paying, right?
Yeah.
Now it, and the second payment of 30,000 has been posted as well. Even if you do 50 the cumulative way, that is also correct, that is also not wrong, but that's confusing. You are paying 30 and system is showing 50 over there. So it's better to deactivate the previous payment and simply proceed with the amount that you are paying. Now you see, against 80 you have two payments, 120 and the other one is 30. So 30 plus 20, 50 has been paid out of 80,000. Let's pay
Right.
22,000 more. How much? Double two, triple O, 2010, value date, a date here, and go to parcel payment tab once again. Still there is a difference. So that is why we have came to parcel payment. Now deactivate the items in kg type. You see, this is kg, this is kg, here is invoice. Don't deactivate it. So only kg type needs to be deactivated. Deactivated. Now double click against the 80,000 on the payment amount tab here. You will see it has become double two, triple O, and you can be able to post it. After posting, check balance, go to list and refresh, and you will find 80, 20, 30, 20, 22. Total payment amount is 72,000. So you have a difference of 8. Let's pay the last amount, that's 8,000. 2010, 8,000, date. Yeah, when you are paying last payment or the last amount, like in current case I am paying 8 and assigned amount was 8 only. So you need not to go to parcel payment tab at all. You have to pay it from main tab or the standard tab only. Just post it and you will be able to see the item has been posted. And when you come back and check the list and refresh, you will see all items are what? Cleared. Check it out.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are the payments in sequence. You can find out here also 15,004, then 5, then 6, and then 7. Then 7 has become the clearing document number for all the 5 entries over here. So one payment has been paid in parts, 4 different parts. Okay, making sense, guys? Venkat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anirudh,
Yes.
Akhil,
Yep.
everything is fine, right? So far,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
getting the logic. If you have any problem, do discuss that. Don't worry.
Yes, sure.
Now, let me show you another mode of making the outgoing payment. 80, make it 70. Raise an invoice of 70,000 in Accenture 101-200. Acha, this is Accenture. Then what is 200? Indeed.com. Okay, you have an open invoice of how much? 70,000. Again, we are not paying it in full. So let's pay 25,000. Hit enter. We can't pay it from a standard tab because there is a big difference in amount. Try to pay it. Nothing will happen. We don't have to go to partial because we have discussed it already. Now let's discuss the residual payment option of it. In the residual payments option, you know, you have to just go to residual item tab and here double click on residual items. The remaining value after paying 25,000 out of 70 should be given in the residual item tab with a minus sign. So what does that mean basically? Residual payments is a mode of payment where each time you make a payment, the previous invoice, that's 19,003, will be cleared completely and a new outstanding of 45,000 has been posted. Let's post it. When you save it, one item will be displayed to you in blue color. It needs some data. Double click on it. What does it need? It needs some text. Okay, write down INV1 maybe. Anything you can write. Back, post. Let's check out list and refresh. Look around. This is 19,003, amount of 70. So list and refresh and see. The item of 70,000 has been cleared completely and a new outstanding of 45,000 has been raised. Okay. So let's go and make the another payment. Out of 45, let's say I'm paying 30. Again, you have to go to residual item tab. Double click 15,000 in minus will be displayed here and the item of 45,000 will be cleared. It needs some text as well. So say it as INV2. Post it. Check out the list, refresh it and see. 70 plus 45 both are cleared. But don't you find it confusing? Because we had to pay total 70 and still 15 is remaining and system is showing a cumulative balance of 70 plus 45. It's not like that. Amount is there only. I mean, first time we have a payment of how much? 25 and second 30 only. You can check that also. Double click on the payment amount and check here. You are paying only 25. 45 is outstanding. But still one can see that once he gets into the invoice display of mode. Otherwise, you will not be able to realize that. But cumulative balance will be showing as 70 plus 45 only. Now you have to pay 15. Okay, let's pay it in one go. Again, you don't need to go to residual item tab. because amounts are matching here. So be on the extended tab only and post the item. Now come down here, list and refresh, and you will find all items cleared, all clear. See, INV1, INV2, these are the new outstandings. And this was the original invoice of 70,000 right here. Okay, guys, getting the logic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Vendor account group, number range, master data, invoice. Parking holding is all the way same, the one you did in GL.
Yeah, okay.
Balance display. References are also going to be the same. There's no difference. I'll show you by posting one reference document. And we did the payment clearing. Manual, full and partial. And residual. Let me show you the parking and holding and reference section. If you need to park an entry, simply put the amount, and instead of posting, you may hold it or park it. It's the same thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Same way you can.
And what is the use of that?
Which one? Hold and park.
Hold and park, yeah.
You keep it for putting the document at a temporary place. Later on, you will draw it back from there and correct the entries, and finally you can be able to post it. These are being posted when you need to double check the invoice, or maybe when you're not sure what to do.
What
So
does
these
park?
situations are there.
What does
Park,
the park do? Yeah.
park and hold are having very slight difference. Park documents gets a number from system. When you park it, system will give a number. But in case of hold, you have to provide a number.
Okay.
Like I just did. When you refer to the GL videos over there, you will find an extended class on that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next one is your reference document, FBD1. Here we enter those documents which are of recurring nature, which repeats over the period of time. So maybe the first date we'll put as today's date. Last run date maybe 7/9/2025. So it is going to run for almost 8 years. It will run quarterly maybe. So every 3 months it will be running. You can decide it between 1 to 12. What is the difference between one you did in GL and one you are looking at here? Document type will be KR instead of SA. First difference.
Okay.
Posting key will be 31 instead of 40 because this is what? Vendor. Right? Hit enter. Provide the vendor in which you want to schedule that purchase. Enter. Say you have a purchase of 65,000 every quarter. Okay. So next posting key will be 40 and purchase account will come over here, and then you will be able to post it simply. Sakin, for you need to refer to GL videos. All these topics will be cleared very much to you.
Mm-hmm. Is that
Okay.
in the is that on Drive? Google Drive?
It's on Drive. It's on Drive. I guess all the videos are there so far. So far. Videos. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
This is AP. These are GLs. Class number 5 has been recorded in 2 parts, so it's showing 2 here.
Yeah.
So in 4, 5 or 6, you will find these videos. Okay, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
Manual payments are clear? Now, automatic payment we'll do in tomorrow's class. Let's do another topic here called document reversals for today. Reversal stands for reversing an entry. Reversing means what? Generally, what is the concept of reversal? SAP system does not allow you to delete the entry. Generally, what happens? Debit, say, bank, and a credit to the sales. This is the entry with some amount maybe. I'm not writing that. When you reverse this, system is going to generate another document where credit will be given to the
bank
and debit will be given to the
sales.
So it nullifies. It makes the value of the entry as 0. It nullifies the transaction. Okay. So this is the concept of reversal. The same concept is applicable here also, but there is a twist. Let me show you by reversing an entry first. Just record the number. It is 19,005. How to reverse? Go to accounting, financial, AP, document, reverse, and individual is FB08. What is that? 19,005. See, 19,005, where we had a credit to the vendor and debit to the purchase account. Okay. Upon reversal, you have to provide the company code and the fiscal year, like the way you see here, and a region. Why are you reversing the transaction? Maybe say reversal in current period. Reversal in current month, and click on save button. System is gonna generate one more entry, 17,001, and what is that? Check it out. Document and display. On the left, you see the original entry, and on the right, you see the reversed entry. 31 has been reversed with 22, and 40 reversed with 50. 40 reversed with 50, and 31 reversed with 22. What is 22? Let's check out. V for vendor, D for debit, reverse invoice. And 50 is credit entry. Okay, making sense?
Yeah.
System is reversing the entry. What if you have paid the item? Amount of 2,000. Post it. Until it is an invoice, like 19,006 can be reversed very easily. You just put the document number and you will be able to reverse that. But once you pay the amount, you cannot reverse it. I'm paying the amount. Before that, let me show you the display. So far, the item is open. Open means red, not paid. No clearing document number here, right? Let me post that payment. Once paid, the status of the invoice is going to be changed from red to green. And you are going to see one more entry. So there is a status change here as well. Where is that? 2,000 right here. And we have a clearing document number as well. So you cannot reverse these transactions. Why you cannot reverse that? Because the status change needs to be resetted first. A status needs to be resetted, then you can reverse the item. The status which has been changed from open to closed needs to be reset, and entry can be reversed. So here you got two transactions. One is called as FBRA, reset, and this is F.FB08. So you have to run this cycle. First of all, you need to reset the status, and then you can reverse it. So how to reset the status? For resetting the status, you need to go to FBRA. Here you got it. See, in AP documents, you have an option called as FBRA, reset cleared items. Now check what is the clearing document number, 15,011. Okay, you might want to try that. Go to FB08. Try to give the invoice number 19,006. System will say document includes already cleared items. Reversal not possible. This will be the message. Then maybe try to reverse the payment, that is 15,011. This will also not work. See, same message. Document includes already cleared item. Reversal not possible. So you cannot reverse it. The logic is until its status is green, you cannot reverse it. So in order to reverse it, you have to make it open. Then only you can reverse it. So how to make it open? You have to go to FBRA. Here it is FBRA. Put here, it is looking for clearing document number. So what is the clearing document number here? 15,011, right? So put that number here and then click on save. Once you save it, a window like this is going to come. Only reset and reverse. If you do only reset, both the items, I mean 19,006 and 15,011, both will become red.
Okay.
The green status will be removed and it will become red, open. So you can be able to reverse it very easily one by one. First reverse the payment, then reverse the invoice. And if you choose the second option, that is reset and reverse, then what's gonna happen? Item invoice will become open once again. I mean this one. What is that? 19,006 will become open once again, and this 15,011 will be first resetted. I mean the status will be changed, and then after it will be reversed as well. So choose the second item. Give a region for reversal. First of all, clearing, reset, hit enter, and a new document 17,002 was posted in company code T81. If you update the list, you will find the invoices open once again. Okay, so this is what you have here. Tomorrow we'll attempt automatic payment program. This is a very important topic, as well as it is big also. It will take time. And then after down payments and cash discountings, we'll cover that maybe tomorrow only.
Okay.
Then almost your AP will be winded up here. It's not all. We have more data to be taken care of. I'm leaving taxes for now because taxes will be good only when we are done with AR also. So don't worry, and Venkat, don't worry, your class is going very fluently. More speed than this or more content than this will be over your head. You see the class today, right?
Yes.
How much topics are covered? So just be calmer. Don't I don't want to overload you guys. That is the another reason I will be leaving topics in between. It's not like not about my time. I can sit for next 2 hours. I don't mind. Okay, so be with me. The second problem is you guys are not from the domain, so you have to understand the concept as well, right? So never mind. I'll be taking you in a better flow. So see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you. Have a
Yeah,
good
sure.
goodbye.
But today,
Yeah.
yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Okay, Sakin,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, bye.
you have to catch up with the previous sessions.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you help me on? Like, I've been recording all these things. Can you help me how to